The story of Ludwig van Beethoven, the value of giving. Long ago, the Beethoven family lived in Germany. The family liked to sing and play instruments. So when the Beethovens had a son, they wanted him to be a musician too. Ludwig's grandfather used to take him for walks. One day they went into a church and sat down and waited. Suddenly, the church was filled with a wondrous sound. "What is that?" whispered Ludwig. "Organs," his grandfather answered. Then a rich voice rang out, "And that is your father," said grandfathers. "He could be a great musician if he didn't drink so much." One day, Ludwig saw a peculiar instrument in their house. He touched the keys. "It is so wonderful," Ludwig cried. When Ludwig realized his father was behind him, he was startled. "I'm sorry, father," he said. "When I touched the keys and the beautiful sound came out, I couldn't stop." For once, his father didn't shout. It is an clavier. I'll teach you to play it," he said. But really, he was thinking a young musician named Mozart. Mozart is a child prodigy and made a lot of money. "I'll make sure Ludwig becomes a prodigy too," he thought. At about 10, he started composing his own music. By 1782, when Ludwig was 12, some of his compositions were published. As a teenager, Ludwig began playing the clavier in the court orchestra. "There is so much I don't know," he thought. "I wanted to go to Vienna and study with the great masters." Most of all, Ludwig wanted to meet the great composer Mozart. Ludwig got to perform for Mozart, who was amazed at his talent. In Vienna, Ludwig had a great time talking to the talented people and attending concerts. He even met an important man, Count von Wallstein. One day, the Count visited Ludwig. He found Ludwig living in a shabby house, and his room is dark. The sheets of music were all over the floor, and an old piano was in the corner. "It is terrible," the Count said to himself. He shouldn't have to use such an old instrument. A few days later, a new piano was delivered. Ludwig was struck. I didn't order a piano. I have no money to pay for one." The delivery man explained that it is a gift from the Count. People came from far and near to hear Ludwig play. "Bravo," they shouted. "Encore." But then something very sad happened. "It may be my imagination," Ludwig thought, but I don't seem to hear as well as I used to. At 28, eventually 28, Ludwig went totally deaf. Ludwig became terribly depressed. Then one day he realized he could listen to music inside his head. He wrote it down as fast as he thought of it. What some say the music he wrote after going deaf is the most beautiful music ever written. Ludwig also wanted to conduct his Ninth Symphony. When he stood up in front of his orchestra, the musicians were extremely nervous. Their eyes were on him as they began to play. The music is so clear in Ludwig's mind that he conducted beautifully. When it was over, Ludwig still stood facing the orchestra. Then a musician turned him around to face the audience. Everyone was standing and clapping. Some cheered and others wept with delight. Smiling, He said, I write not for you, but for those who shall come after. In 1827, Ludwig died, but he shared the gift with the world, his glorious music.
好，